What's going on, you guys? I am back for a quick vibe check. Not necessarily any downloads with this reading, but I've been getting so many downloads lately. I've just I wanted to tap in and see what the energy is like. And I don't know why. I just feel compelled to tap in and see what the energy is like surrounding relationships with all of the karmic energy that's been coming out in the last couple of readings. Okay. So I'm going to start with my um, Twin Flame Awakened Path Tarot deck here. So let's see what the guides have to say. Of course, I have invited in all my highest level light guide. Oh, back up. I need to get an angel, an angels and ancestors message first. And I've already invited in my angels and divine ancestors. Come through with a message for the collective. Two messages coming out. Choosing your path. Okay. Direction Guardian is here again. This came out just maybe 2 readings ago, I think. So choosing your path this week as these energies shift, guys. And what I'm learning is that we are at the final timeline shift astrologically. Okay. So it is here. Okay. The divine judgment day is here. The judgment call has been made. I did get the download in my previous reading. It shows where I talked about, if you're watching on YouTube, it shows where I talked about the image that I saw in my head of the court papers being complete. And now that I'm tapping into what's going on astrologically, I really feel like that is also related to spiritual court here, guys. So it's whatever the path is that your soul chose. The timeline shift is here, and I'm also learning through the astrologers that I listen to, that uh, and readers that I tap into, that there is still a chance to shift to a higher timeline. You can still choose the path, and this is the confirmation right here with this card. So this week, I would heavily be introspective and taking a moment to stay high vibe and choose the path of peace and positivity and least resistant this week. Praying to the Most High, right? Setting the intention as we pray and thanking the Most High that you are able to choose a higher timeline as you set the intention. And then so it is and so it shall be, should be the way you end that, right? And I thank the divine for coming out too, because Father Sky is here, but Father Sky is in the reverse. So I need to get a little clarity on that. Okay. And it says on the card, trust in the unknown. I got my clarity. So Father Sky is saying we are not trusting the process. We are not trusting in the unknown. So that is why that's coming out in the reverse. And that is something that we need to focus on here. Okay. Trusting in the unknown and choosing the path this week is what is coming through. Any more messages, highest level light guides, angels, and divine ancestors of the Most High? Any more messages for the collective? Baby, this arrow card keep coming out in almost all of the readings. Okay. And it keeps coming out in reverse. I feel like it came out in reverse the last 2 times. Surround yourself with protective energy. We are not doing that at this time. So we need to call on our guides, okay, our ancestors of the Most High, right? And surround ourselves with protective energy this week. I'm specifically asking about the right now energy this week. Okay. So let us be introspective, trust the process, choose the path, and call on the divine team around us to protect us at this time. Right. And I'm telling y'all, all of the readings, most of the cards have been coming out in reverse, but tapping into astrology, I realize I feel like that's happening because of where the planets are sitting at the moment. Okay. So I wouldn't take it like as an end all be all. Remember, energy readings are just for the current moment anyway, right? Unless I'm asking and setting an intention for a future timeline. But right now, I'm talking about the current because energy changes minute by minute. So this is what is happening now, right? So winter is in reverse. Take care of your needs. Okay. Again, this came out a couple of readings ago. Okay. So whatever that is for you, collective, taking care of your needs, you might just need more sleep. Okay. You may need to tap in more, pray, meditate, maybe work out, maybe eat better. I don't know. Okay. But it's in reverse because I just feel like it's just reminding us to take care of our needs. And I feel like winter, oh, excuse me, I feel like winter is basically showing by being in reverse, I feel like it's saying winter is the opposite of the season now. Spring, summer, we're going into summer, right? So I feel like taking care of your needs in the summer now, right now, spring, right now, because winter is opposite by being in reverse. That's what I'm feeling, right? So right now, we should be taking care of our needs, surrounding ourselves with protective energy, trusting the process, and always choosing the path that feels better for us in the moment, right? That's what I'm getting. Any more messages, angels and divine ancestors? Baby, you wanted that to come out, okay? And be the peacekeeper this week. Be the peacekeeper this week, guys, okay? Be the peacekeeper. I want to make sure that I put this message on TikTok because TikTok only gets a couple of minutes of the reading because the readings be kind of long, and YouTube gets a lot of the reading. But a lot of people don't watch the full readings on YouTube. So I just feel like this is a message that needs to get out. So I'm going to try my best to put this on TikTok. How important it is to be the peacekeeper this week. The peacekeeper also within. Okay. Cultivating peace within, right? And allowing that peace to be on the outside of you automatically because you're first cultivating it within. Okay. And it says, let go of the need to be right. Okay. Be the peace. Oh, so baby, that's talking to a collective that may be having some disagreements. Okay. This week, some, argumentative energies around you, some debates. Okay. Maybe some issues at work, in relationships, in family dynamics, even romantic relationships. Okay. Be the peacekeeper. You don't have to be right. Okay. Surrender the argument or the debate or disagreement is what I just got when I read that. Okay. But also being that peace within. Okay. Cultivating that peace within is going to always give you that peace on the outside of you. Okay. The Sun card is coming out in reverse. Again, all these cards, most, not all, right? But most of these cards, if you check the videos, have been coming out in reverse. And like I said, I just really feel like it's the way that the planets are sitting right now. This says enjoy success and happiness. So I feel like some of us need to just get more balance in our life so that we can take a minute to reset and actually trust the process, right? And enjoy success. Okay. Simply by being in the moment and not being stressed because we are not trusting that process, right? Enjoy success and happiness. And I also feel like it's in the reverse because it's not your energy hasn't shifted yet, but maybe it's on the way, right? Maybe it's happening as we timeline jump, that you will be enjoying success and happiness. Okay. Or maybe also what I just got is as you let go of the need to be right, trust the process, right? Choose the right path. You will be enjoying success and happiness because you are choosing the right path, right? To surrender in that moment. Okay. Whatever it is that you need to surrender. Okay. Any more messages? Baby, they talking. Okay. Talking. today. Spirit Fox also coming out in reverse, saying trust the talents in changing times. As we timeline jump, you will need to trust your own talents as things change around you. And it is in reverse because maybe some of you guys need to know this so that you can trust your talents in the days to come. And maybe you're not trusting your talents at this time, right? Some of you may be thinking about opening up your own businesses, and the divine is saying, yes, but you're saying no. Trust that process and trust yourself, right? Trusting your talents. The guardian angels are around you. They are saying you are not alone. Okay? You are not alone. Trust baby, the cards are flying out my hand. Trust the process. You are not alone here. Okay? You are not alone. Any more messages? Angels, love and light, highest guides, ancestors. The elder is here. The ancestors have spoken. You are moving beyond ancestral patterns. You are breaking generational curses here. Okay? That is what it's saying. Moving beyond ancestral patterns. If you are not, choose the right path. They are asking you to move beyond ancestral patterns here. Okay? Choosing a different path from what your ancestors chose. Okay? Breaking that generational curse. Okay? Any last baby? Baby, they speaking. They speaking. The shaman came out in reverse. Trust in higher forces. Again, that's a confirming message. Trust the process here. Trust in the unknown. And it's saying trust in higher forces. That is the same message. Father Sky, right? Saying trust the unknown, right? And then trust in higher forces is a confirming message. Some of you are shamans and you need to trust in the higher forces here around you. You are not alone. Do you see that owl? Trusting in your wisdom. The higher forces around you will be giving you the wisdom that you need to go forward. And maybe some of you need that in your talents, in your businesses, okay? In breaking those generational curses with the elder here. Trusting that you are not alone in the process of breaking the generational curses here. Okay? You're not alone. Call on the help that you need, right? Calling on the help that you need to, to surround yourself with protective energy to as well, right? With that arrow card in reverse. Any more, baby? They are talking. And bam, spring. And there's the rabbit. It is time to jump. It is time to jump to the new timeline. Okay? Springing forward, seeing your seeds grow. Okay? So that is what the ancestors and angels are saying right now. In the current moment, you are going to start to see your seeds growing right now because you are jumping to the next timeline, choosing the correct path, trusting the process, holding your peace here with the peacekeeper, and breaking these generational curses, guys. You are going to start seeing the fruits of your labor here and enjoying success and happiness. I love that. I love that. I absolutely love that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love that. I love that. That is awesome. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, my divine guides, angels, and divine ancestors of the Most High. Let's see. Are you guys complete with the message that you want to give that wanted to come out? Traveler. Wow. And there's the confirmation. Moving into a new timeline. Wow. The traveler moving into a new direction. Trust the process, guys. You are springing forward, moving into a new direction. Okay. You are breaking generational curses. You are seeing your seeds grow, and you will be if you're not. Okay. As you continue to choose your path, keep the peace in you and around you, you will be seeing the fruits of your labor in this next season. And so it is. It is so. Okay. They said what they said. Okay. Trust the process. Any more messages? And the Earth Guardian is back. And the Earth Guardian came out to visit us in the last reading. Okay. So the Earth Guardian is back. Stay rooted and grounded this week. Anchor in your peace, guys, with the Peacekeeper, because you're traveling to a new timeline. You are traveling to a new timeline this week, guys. Okay. Trust the process. You are not alone. You're moving into a new direction. I'm talking to a collective that has clearly done the work, have elevated their soul, and I'm talking to some generational curse breakers here. That's who I'm talking to. Because you are about to see your seeds sprout that you have sown. Elevated the soul, okay? And those of you who are still, you feel like you're still doing that work, you still have time. Currently, the energy is telling you to choose wisely the path. You still have time, okay? You still have time to get it right. I love that for us. I love that for us. And they have spoken. It is done, okay? It is done. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. Thank you, ancestors of the Most High, coming in and speaking a beautiful reading to us and for us and allowing us to see that we are not alone, okay? And the confirming messages here, we are not alone, and to trust that all is well, okay? As we continue to choose the path, right? We are manifesting the path for us, okay? And I wanted to tap into some traditional Awakened Tarot for our love and significant relationships around us to see what we need to know to stay on the right path in choosing the right path for us this week, right? So Page of Pentacles wants to come out, right? And look at those flowers. Yes, baby, it's time to get the flowers. Pentacles is about the coin, okay? Earth energy as well, okay? And it's talking about being diligent here and ambitious. So again, tapping into your creative passions and talents within you, being goal oriented here, okay? And as it relates to relationships, continuing on the path of loyalty and faithfulness, right? And planning what you need to plan here or what you desire to plan here for your relationships of any kind, whether it's career, family dynamic, or romantic relationships here. Any type of relationships, it's talking about setting the goals, okay, and planning here. Let's keep going to see where you guys are going with this. Any more messages? Most High, living like guides, angels, and divine ancestors. Thank you. Thank you. Clarity, please. For Page of Pentacles. Any more? Okay. Six of Wands. Baby, the Six of Wands came out in the last reading. Was it the Six of Wands? No, I'm thinking about another. I might have to look at my own videos and see. But the Six of Wands came out in reverse, right? Success and victory and rewards. Coming out in the reverse beside, after the angels have spoken just now and the ancestors, I feel like choosing your path will determine whether you turn the Six of Wands around, okay, to get the victory. This is about success and victory, okay, and planning here. So basically, I feel like they're still talking about what they've just relayed through the angels and ancestors deck. Planning, staying the path, okay, being diligent in choosing the path so that you can get the success and the forward movement for rewards, okay. And it could just be some of you guys thinking a good thought, staying high vibe. Don't allow anything to stress you this week. right? So that we can jump this timeline. Any more messages? Any more messages for the collective at this time? Any more messages? Thank you for the clarity. You have the the ability to choose your path, which timeline you want to reside in here. Staying ambitious, okay, goal oriented, planning. That's the energy that you need to be sitting in or you're sitting in, and then it's up to you to choose forward movement, the victory. Okay, it's up to you choosing the path. Any more messages from this deck? And then there's the flowers again with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so baby, sowing the seeds, harvesting watering, right, the seeds, and reaping the rewards. Another card about receiving rewards here, right? Progress and patience, planning again, right? Focusing, both talking about planning and focus. See how the message is repeating itself? Okay. By this coming up in the Seven of Pentacles, you will be able to anchor in and ground and root to receive your just due here. Okay. It's up to you to choose the path to receive it. But I really feel like, and there's the Pentacles again, you will be receiving. Okay. You will be receiving a harvest as you continue to anchor in and choose the path of least resistance on the higher timeline. Okay. In love, in career, in family dynamics, being that peace, right? Being that peace no matter what this week. Okay. Baby, because the cycle is complete, period. Baby, the cycle is complete. The world card here, completion. Yeah, you are going to have the victory, guys. You're going to have the victory. You will be making the right choices, choosing the path of peace, least resistance, right? And you're closing the cycles, jumping the timeline, and breaking those generational curses. Period. I am so proud of you guys that you're doing this work. You're putting in this work. Completion. The cycle is complete. Okay. Anything else we need to know from this deck? Anything else we need to know from this deck here? Anything we need to know from this deck? Protect yourselves, guys. This is the second message I got. Nothing else from this deck this week about protection. Okay. Protecting your energy from things that may annoy you, upset you, because you're trying to anchor in peace here to jump to the next timeline. Okay. You're trying to anchor in stability in your mind to stay peaceful. All right. Yeah, things happen, but we have to respond in the appropriate ways. Okay. Will the collective need to have any advice as it relates to the closest people around them in romantic relationships or any other type of family dynamics to be from this deck to be on guard about? I think I need to get my other deck, my Kipperish deck. Any energy around them that they need to be on guard about, because we need to anchor in. I feel like you guys are going to complete the you're going to complete the cycle here and get the victory with the nothing in this deck. Thank you. With the world card here in completion and the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, continue to focus and plan. Okay, you will complete the cycle. We need to find out with this Six of Wands in the reverse, any type of opposition that may try to come for you this week, so you can stand 10 toes down on business and get the rewards. You deserve it. Harvest time is here. Okay, harvest time is here. Your world is about to change. Okay, anything that the collective needs to know about, to look out for here, um, to keep them on their toes, or that we may know. We might not be able to know everything, because sometimes it's about testing your diligence here, right? Especially with this page of Pentacles here, talking about goals and being diligent, okay? And moving, choosing the path is an option, right? But is there anything that the collective may know about the energy around them that they need to be aware of? Okay. Just wanted to just come on. Oh, courthouse is here. So I feel like it's talking about spiritual court here. So we are under the microscope here. Okay. So the divine has called court in session here. And this 23s to me talk about surrender, with that 3 being divine team around you, and that 2 being balance. Surrender to the least resistance of the energy around you, allowing your divine team to assist you, right? And then if we add that together, that's a 5. That's change, right? So what you feel like your life should be, the energy is asking you to surrender to the process and allow at this time. Okay? Because court is in session, right? Judgment day is here. So be careful. Choose the path. I'm talking to myself too, y'all. I'm not exempt, right? Choosing the path, taking the path of least resistance. Any more messages? Taking the path of taking the path of least resistance to close that cycle and reap rewards. Jumping into that next highest timeline here. That's what you prayed for. That's what you came here to do, right? That's the collective I'm talking to clearly, right? So let's do it. Let's do it, y'all. Okay? Let's do it this week. Let's do it this week. Any more messages that we need to know about the energy around us? Oh, baby. Because facts. Coming to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay? Coming to try to take, the thief is coming, right? To try to knock you off balance here. And a 4 and 2 is a 6. That is talking about balance, right? So trying to knock you off balance, your center here, so that you can't get to the next highest timeline. Okay. Cultivate peace. Anchor in. Choose the path. The direction guardian is here to remind us to choose the path. Okay. Setting the intention to be in your highest love and light energy. Okay. My incense went out. I just realized that. Any more messages for us at this time? Oh, you see that? And then see, funny how that's another 6 with that 5 and 1. Coming to try to distract us from balancing out the energy here. This is opposition, right? And we knew it was going to come out. We knew that the opposing energy would come out to try to knock you off your center here, with that 6 of Wands in the reverse, suggesting opposition, challenging, right? That trying to take the victory away from you. No victory here. But that's not the end all be all, because right here, 7 of Pentacles, rewards, results, growth, progress, okay? Harvest time, and the world, suggesting that the cycle is complete, right? So the energy around you trying to steal that from you, but you will have the victory, is what I feel, right? The energy is here to knock you off your center. Do not allow it, collective. Do not allow it, collective. This week, stay in your happy place. Okay, whatever you need to do to stay in your happy place, let's do that thing, right? Even things that's happening around us. Remember, we are not alone. Call on your divine team to bring in peace, okay? To bring in peace, to handle all of the opposing energies for you. That's what they're for, right? That's what the divine team is for, right? To bring in peace, to assist you with that and handle these energies around you, right? That's what that's for. Okay, let's wrap up. Any closing messages for us at this time? Any closing messages that we need to know about at this time? Thank you for this reminder, Most High. This is too many cards in my hand. Who am I fooling? I take something out. Thank you for this reminder. Energies coming to kill, steal, and destroy. That's why in the Angels and Ancestors deck, it keeps talking about protecting ourselves. Okay? And that could be simply setting an intention before you leave the house in the morning to be divinely protected no matter what. And we're talking about a spiritual warfare, right? So we're talking about a mindset. Okay? And then there's the 6 again, because you're balancing out the energies here, right? To be a more mature feminine or masculine, to jump into that highest timeline. It's about balance and maturity at this time, right? Balancing out the energies within you, guys, not reacting to the haters, the opposition on the outside of you or within you, because some of us are fighting demons within us, right? Or we all are, because that's how we're fighting the shadow work, okay? The lower energies, right? We're accepting all parts of us, but we have to learn how to respond in those incidents when that shadow, those triggers come up, right? The triggers, right? Are we going to let them take over, or are we going to respond in better ways to allow us to jump the timeline to become a more mature woman or a more mature man? Talking to myself too, okay? Because baby, I used to go 0 to 100 real quick, okay? Now I'm still doing my work, right? So I might go 0 to 50 real quick, right? I'm still doing my work. I'm trying to jump the timeline too, y'all. Okay? So I'm talking to myself as well. Okay? Choosing my path as well. Okay? When those situations rise, staying calm and centered, staying balanced, responding differently, breaking the generational curses. Okay? You will have the victory. You will complete the cycle. Okay? You are not alone. Your team is going to make sure y'all jump that cycle. Y'all jump that timeline, I meant to say. Any more messages? I just feel that. I feel that. Your team, as you trust the process, your team is going to make sure that you jump that timeline. You are not doing this alone. You have help on the other side. Okay? Yeah. And some of you guys, this is inside of you. Like I just said, the inside energy, okay? The battles in the mind, the mental and emotion. You have to fight that, right? Being unstable. And then this could also be the energies outside of you trying to knock you off your center here, trying to steal your peace, especially if you're in a relationship right now, because these energies use the people closest to you, right? Especially if you have a calling here on your life, right? To do better, to jump a timeline, to be a generational curse breaker. Of course, you're going to have all those energies around you trying to knock you off your center. And it'd be the closest people to you. In your own house, child, your man, your woman, your children, all of the things. All of the things, okay? Look, you can't make it up. Right in your own house. Right in your own house. You can't make it up. Right in your own house, okay? Don't let these energies that's right in your own house, okay, keep you stuck in the lower timeline. Okay? Don't let it keep you stuck in the lower timeline. Just stay at peace. We can talk and we can respond in a more mature way. Okay? We can respond differently. Right? And I'm going to wrap up because I just saw a mosquito in my room. The monitoring spirits, I don't like that. Angels, divine guides, ancestors. Make sure that thing die. I don't like that. Entity attachments. Entity attachments. Okay. And this is what we're talking about here. The energies that are around you in your own house. A lot of times, people, okay, a lot of times, collective, they're in your own house and they're trying to kill, steal, and destroy the people that's closest to you. Okay. The people that are closest to you are the ones that try to kill, steal, and destroy and keep you off your path. They have entity attachments to them and they're being used as a host, right? To knock you off your center. Okay. Because that's a real theme for what we call the generational curse breakers, the chosen ones, all of the things, the 144. Okay. You came here to elevate the planet, period. Right? So you can best believe you will have opposition. Okay. As you move forward with your divine soul contract with the Most High, you will have opposition. You will. Okay. So it's for us to balance out those energies and be more mature and respond versus react so that we can not only evolve ourselves, but help evolve the planet. Okay. Okay. And that's what it is. That's what it is. This wanted to fly out as I was about to shuffle. So flying monkey in reverse. Okay. So you are not alone here. Okay. The flying monkeys, the monitoring spirits. I called it out, right? As I said, my guides, angels, and divine ancestors, guys around me, y'all make sure that thing is dead. Bam. The flying monkey. That's the divine angels, your team around you, the ancestors saying, we got this. Baby, them flying monkeys, them monitoring spirits, them oppositions, they will be in reverse here. That's a wrap. It's over for them. Okay. It's over for them here. Okay. These entity attachments, these monitoring spirits in reverse. It's over for them. Okay. It's over. You will have the victory, collective. You will complete the timeline because you will trust the process, trust that you're not alone, right? And choose the correct path by staying in balance, being the mature man or woman that you are, okay? And moving into a higher timeline. Close out the reading for me. Angels, guides, ancestors around us. Period. I know y'all better come through. I said, close out the reading. And they said, this is the end result. Self-love. This is where you need to be. And I feel most of you are already here. You just need to be reminded to choose you first. Stay in self-love. Cultivate peace. Be at peace. Don't she look peaceful? She looks so peaceful. And that's what it's saying here. Don't let anything outside of you, collective, or within you, with those trigger moments happening here, right? Take this away from you. Your peace, your love, okay? Your maturity. Stay in peace. Stay in flow, okay? Stay balanced and stay mature this week so you can complete that cycle, break that generational curse as you are already doing, okay? And jump that timeline. And that's my reading. And on the bottom of the deck, as I'm about to put the deck up, this is what the energy around you is looking like and will be looking like as you complete that cycle and jump that timeline. Envy, jealousy. Okay. Yeah, that's what it's looking like because you were chosen to do a work here. And unfortunately, some people are going to be jealous and envious of that collective because you're here. You have this inner peace and they don't. Well, you did the work. So you did the work. You showed up for yourself. And now you get to reap the rewards with this 7 of Pentacles here for doing that work and closing that cycle. So kudos to you, collective. I'm here for it. Okay. I am here for it. You deserve it. You deserve it. You did the work. All right. You did the work and you will be receiving just due. Continue to do your self checks and stay at peace. Stay balanced as you continue to choose the path for peace and least resistance. Okay. Spread some love, you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your week. And remember, you are constantly creating in every moment and choosing the correct path to jump these timelines this week. Okay. This week, people. This week, collective. All right. So stay protected. Stay prayed up, spread some love, y'all. Cultivate the peace and love within so that you can have the peace and love around you and outside of you. Okay. I will see y'all next time on Tay Talks on Tarot. Peace.